Hello and welcome everyone to the 15th annual Vans Pool Party. We're inside the Vans Skatepark in Orange, California, and we are moments away from kicking off the pro semifinals with the greatest professional bowl skateboarders in the world. The crowd is packed inside this skate park, and they have the best seat in the house. The only person with a better seat is you watching from home. And now it is time for the big show. Bucky in first place with a score of 87. It's so classic Bucky. He's just unstoppable. He's the oldest guy by a million years here in the semis, and he's in first place.
That's right. The judges definitely appreciate the way Bucky skates. He picks the bowl apart. He does hard tricks on every wall he hits. Even if he's not going 10 feet, it's still tough. And the way he puts that line together just lets the judges know he's working it. And you can see right here. That ollie into the hip right there might have been one of the hardest tricks in his whole run, just because it's so easy to get bucked off your board.
And the gate twist over that hip after that setup. Look at it. Come on.
Yeah.
There you go. The stale bonus.
Classic Bucky Lasek ending it with a tough trick.
Wow, 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 wow. One more time, give it up for Bucky Lasek. Big run right there for him. Next.
For Bucky to be pulling the scores he's pulling, like that 91.3 is saying something. But right now we got Clay Kreiner in there, just showing you what style and power looks like. Nose bone into an indie, into a McTwist, a big McTwist. Tail grab, nose grind, kickflip, mute.
Mute.
Just putting together the run that everybody wants to put together.
So far, these guys have been giving us what we came for.
Yeah.
Oh! He was primo in midair.
Still managed to get into a melon 5. Didn't phase his run at all.
That was a guaranteed bail, and he's still on his board, and that's time right there.
Man.
That was after time.
Good, yeah, that's right.
It always helps to make that miracle after time 100%. When it's on the buzzer, but that run was bonkers. He came into it in 7th with an 81.
Oh, we're seeing some shifting in the leaderboard here.
So he needs a 91 for a 3 for the lead. I don't know if he's going to get that, but either way. 89.67 moves Clay up into second place behind Bucky. That's how you skate the semis.
That's right, yeah. Pedro Quintas going, I was doing pretty good for a minute there, but now he's down in 4th place.
I think it's safe to say Clay and Bucky sealed their spots in the finals.
And here's Pedro Quintas, and look at this. They call that the Omar to Smith.
Taking it to Smith is a cool addition to that trick.
The hand on the wall coming in off that stale fish. When do you ever put your hand on a wall coming in and off an air?
Kickflip stale, and his front foot was right on the nose. There's Daniel Cuervo doing the body varial gators.
2 tricks only Daniel does.
Steve Pinheiro, Florida, Rico.
Back-to-back 5s in the round bowl.
Beautiful front side invert.
So we hear that Charlie's an Oregon guy. Got a couple of Oregon guys piping in on me. And look at Matt Wilcox.
Oh.
Oh, and there's Clay right there with that primo over the hip there on that backside 5-0, and still managed to get right into a melon 5 out of it.
Only in a contest would you decide that that you're going to just stay on that one.
Yeah, normally you'd hop out and just be thankful that you survived.
All right, let's take a look at standings after Heat 1 of 3 here in the semifinals of the pros. All right, Bucky Lasek up on top, oldest dude by far with a 91.33, followed by Clay Kreiner, 89.67, and Steve Pinheiro rounding out top 3. 86, I think those top 3 might be looking solid. Pedro Quintas with the 84, Matt Wilcox, Charlie Martin, and the rest. They're going to have to just wait and see what happens.
Yeah. And now let's move on over to Derrick Scott. This guy's a power rider. He's been riding out at the training facility here in San Diego, and he's from Brazil. Salida, California.
And this is Derrick's third pool party. He's trying to make his first final, though. He's
Yep.
never been in the final.
Yeah, definitely want to see.
Oh, that was like a body jog on tail block. He didn't even finish turning it.
Yeah, it wasn't a hang up, but it might as well have been. I mean, he went right down onto that hip and that arm. But
Next.
Augusto, let's see, where's Augusto? He's sitting in third place overall right now after his first run.
That's a great spot to be.
That's amazing.
This deep into the semis.
18 years old from
Big
Brazil. It might be time to build a Combi down in Brazil and go down there and take this contest down to them.
I mean, they should build combis all over the world.
Now that's a trick right out of Rune Glifberg's bag right there, the back Smith to tail slide, but taking it around the square corner makes it so much harder. And there he is launching out of that small pocket into the square. Augusto hanging on.
Whoa, he's just rocketing right out of the screen.
Boom. Man, the people in here are going nuts right now for Augusto. It's awesome. The Duncan counting it down, and look at Augusto. Yeah.
40 seconds.
Oh, yeah, this kid's having a good day right now. And here we go, Josh Rodriguez, number 2 of 3. Josh Rodriguez currently sitting in 6th place overall. So that is...
It's kind of surprising based on how good that first run was.
He got bumped by Augusto and Luigi. So, but man, look at that right there. Frontside blunt slide in the round bowl.
If he stays on one of his next 2 runs, you got to assume he's going to be way up there because he goes.
Yeah, definitely. And he's got, all the big tricks the judges want to see.
Like the McTwist.
Like the twist.
And he's got the Hosoi, like mini Hosoi flare at the pocket.
Yep, and the fakie 50-50 to fakie. That's no joke right there.
Ooh, barely getting around that hip.
All right, Duncan counting him down right now. Let's see if he stays on the whole time. Oh, that's got to be it right there.
That's a great run for Josh Rodriguez, doing what he does. A little celebratory dance.
And if we're comparing him to Hosoi, we got to mention the frosted tips.
I want to see hair extensions, spandex shorts, skating in sunglasses.
Well, the good news is Hosoi's going to join us up here in the box a little later today, so we'll get to talk to him about get his feelings on Josh Rodriguez. But right now, Tristan Rennie, former champion here with an alley-oop backside air disaster.
Tristan coming into this rundown in 14th place.
Another signature move of the super skater generation, taking any air to disaster, completely unfazed.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Like, when did that become a thing that was just not a thing?
About 10 years after Chris Livingston retired.
Yeah, right?
There was like 3 guys that could do it. Omar, Livingston, and Darren Jenkins, maybe.
Right. Cookie head to fakie. That pogo nose grab. All right, Tristan putting it down here. Backside ollie, finishing off his 40 seconds.
Super solid.
This is where judging really starts to get tough. So let's take a look at some of what we just saw from pro semifinals heat number 2.
All right, so here we got
Stafford, shove it, board slide, fakie.
The shove it had nothing to do with it. The front foot, it was all he could think about.
Oh, that was hideous.
Got his foot on the board and still went to the bottom. But there's a Gusto right there, and look at that line fall. Nose grind into a backside ollie in the hips. Insane.
So many hard tricks, and then mixing it up with the corners and hips. Impossible. Hey, what do you think? Front blunt pivot in some ways is probably easier than grinding around those corners, right? Like it's trickier maybe, but
yeah, the hardest part is getting into that front blunt without having too much speed or too little speed. It's just getting the speed right so that you don't slide a little too far or come up short. But yeah, I mean, it kind of gives you a second to slow down, catch yourself. Again, Tristan's not slowing down much.
By no means am I claiming front blunt pivot is easy, okay? So you could shut up, whoever's complaining.
Yeah, I didn't get that impression at all. But Josh, man, the style on that burn twist is awesome. Tail was all kind of pushed out.
There's the kickflip back, stale.
Dragged it behind him a little bit and then kind of tucked it in. That was Luigi out there. And there you go. Probably the hardest part of this whole bowl to ride is that thing right there.
The finger, a.k.a. the peninsula, a.k.a. other names that people don't like. So look at your standings. Bucky Lasek up on top with a 91.33, followed by Clay Kreiner, Augusto Aquillo, Tristan Rennie, Josh Rodriguez, Luigi Cini, Steve Pinheiro, Pedro, and Matt Wilcox in 9th place. He's your bubble guy. 83.33 is the score to beat. if you're going to be in the finals, you better finish this heat in the top 9 or it's see you later.
All right, so Moto Shibata, 23 years old.
So Moto, he's a classically trained vert skater, but he's adapting to the bowl.
That's right.
But it's mainly tricks with him. He's not getting his points for picking apart the bowl.
Yeah, you're probably not going to see Moto unleash a ton of corner tricks yet. I mean, give him a year or two. The fact is he lives in Osaka, Japan, so when a Moto wants to skate something like this, he's got to hop on a plane and fly 10 hours around the planet. But he does regularly. His dad owns a shop out there, so he's a lifer.
But he's like the first vert skater to come out of Japan since like Toyota back in the 80s.
Yeah, for sure. And you saw that lean plant right there. You don't see anybody doing that. Moto definitely has pulled a couple tricks out of Bucky's quiver over the years, but he's also invented his own.
Fakie 5. Oh, and a Les twist disaster.
Yeah, the place is going nuts right now for Moto.
Hey now,
what
Moto.
a solid run. And of course, Moto won the Vert X Games a couple years ago, and there's Bucky Lasek giving him a hug, saying, hey, all right, you can borrow a couple of my tricks.
Laimana is now in 9th place because, let's see, Kiko just moved up into 7th place.
All right, so he got bumped, but check out Corey Juneau. 5-foot frontside ollie.
The frontside flip 4 feet high.
He couldn't have caught that any more perfect.
I cannot believe he just did that on run number 1. This is not the final.
Right,
okay?
right.
This is semis.
Oh, if he were to fall in this run, it would be such a sad state of affairs. But I think Corey can hang on. Is he going to try to throw in a flip trick or a 5 at this point? Probably
shouldn't.
not.
He needs to just cruise his way into 40 seconds. Like, I think that's what he's doing, even though what he's doing is incredible.
Yep.
This is him cruising it because
sure.
he's that good.
Yeah, he hasn't pumped once.
That score should be a 100.
I think that we saw something we've never seen before during a contest. And, and again, that's just one of the insane tricks Corey has in his bag.
And now it is time for the big show, the pro final, the top 8 pro bowl skaters in the world about to put it down. There are 10 skaters in the final. Each skater gets 4 runs. Their best run counts, and the one with the highest score is going to skate out of here with 28 Gs. That's hefty.
But that's about what an average school teacher makes in a year.
You know what, though? It takes such an insane amount of dedication and passion to get there.
That's right.
They deserve that and more. All right, here's your heat sheet. Coming in first, the little dude, 14 years old. It'll be Tate Carew, followed by Kiko Francisco, Josh Rodriguez, Tristan Rennie, Moto Shibata, Augusto Akio, Clay Kreiner, Corey Juneau, Bucky Lasek, and last year's champion and 3-time winner, Tom Schaar.
Yeah, make some noise for Bucky Lasek.
Bucky Lasek, on the other hand, might be a little more calculated in his approach. But he's definitely going to step it up over the qualifiers, and that's what I'm super psyched to see. Look at this method right here. Boom. Might not have been 10 feet, but he definitely got the most out of it.
And Bucky knows his way around those corners.
Yeah, who else is going to fakie around the corner? No one.
Oh, beautiful Andreck.
Dude,
Oh, he got a little off, the lot off right there.
Yeah.
He's hanging on. But he knows how to make up for it. Gay twist over the hip. Oh, the hand drag with the squat.
I mean, again, he knows. He goes, okay, there's a nice little stale fish, no comply.
So the comeback factor of that run where he was out of control and lost it, and then to finish like that.
I mean, there was 4 walls there where anybody else would have just been done. And Bucky said, all right, I just did a 1-foot air to fakie. I have no speed. I'm going to crank this gay twist over the hip. That landed wrong. Everything went wrong, and he ended up winning it ending it on a high note. That's insane. That's being a pro.
Bucky Lasek's score just came in, a 94. That puts him in first place with that run.
Amazing.
All right, Tristan Rennie's in second. Tom Schaar, last year's winner, 3-time winners in the bowl.
Whoa, Tom, huge tail grab 540. First one of those we've seen today from anyone. And, man, the judges really kind of painted themselves in a corner right there with that 94.
There's only 6 points above that for the rest of this event.
And that's not Bucky making his best run.
Although it could be the run of the day for everyone. But now, Tom Schaar, kickflip back lip.
Yeah.
Wow.
Tom's taken the best of every run that we've seen over the last 15 years and cramming it into one run right here.
Oh, backside grab, massive 5 at the buzzer.
Yeah.
So the crowd loves what they see. We love it. You can't deny the fact that he had the biggest tricks.
Nope.
And he worked the bowl. He knows his way around every hip and corner. He did a kickflip back lip. So Bucky's score of a 94 could fall by the wayside real quick.
And Tom took note, said, hey, I'll try throwing that one into my run.
So Tom's still in first place, and we are back to the top of the order. Tate Carew for his 3rd of 4 runs.
Dude, it's just so awesome to have Tate in this mix. 14 years old, he's got tricks for days. You know, again, he's still just kind of honing his skills, but this is the place to hone them, in the finals with all the big names. You know, next year when he's here, he says, I've been there before. I know what it's like.
And you know he will be back to the finals many times because he's just got, he's got it all.
Yeah. Yeah, he just pulled off a backside blunt slide with about the attention of a backside grind.
Oh, glue-footed ollie 5 into the backside 3. Switch backside carve. Has he got more? How did he make that?
He's a little kid. He can do tricks under coping, I guess.
Under coping, no speed, at the buzzer, feet off on landing with a squat.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Anyone else's knees would have exploded.
That's true. Yeah, Tate is an amazing kid, and again, he's a ripper.
He came into that run in 9th place. He's obviously going to move way up, but the question is how high? Tristan Rennie.
All right, Tristan's in.
He's in 3rd place.
Yeah.
He can win. He's done it before.
That kickflip in, he tried it twice, didn't make it in his last run, came back no problem. And look at that back lip.
Alley-oop.
That's such an invitation to a low landing right there.
And the backside ollie on that finger. Wow. You see him just working every piece of the bowl.
Such a good run going down right now. Every wall is gnarly.
Alley-oop frontside grind. Frontside nose grind in the corner.
Yeah, that's a trademark of Tristan's. He's stoked right now. Oh, yeah, that's a good run right there.
All right, like, I think he did the most tricks in the most awkward places of the bowl.
Yeah, I mean, is it enough to bump Tom? I don't know. Bucky?
I don't know.
Possibly. You know, that was a perfect example of picking and destroying the bowl.
So Tristan needs a 94 or better. He gets a 95. He moves into 2nd place.
Yeah.
He tied with Tom Schaar. Tom wins the tiebreaker. Tom's in 1st, Tristan's in 2nd, Bucky 3rd. Moto is in for his 3rd of 4 runs.
Yeah, Moto looking really good in this run. Everything's going nice and high, style, good landings. You know, all it takes is one low landing to completely ruin your run, and that angle right there showed how gnarly that lean plant is.
Yeah, so awkward.
Ooh, getting some height on that one, too.
And that's the Moto twist thing.
Again, it's like a frontside gate twist Madonna, basically. And finding that coping to spot your tail.
Fakey 540 and a gate twist.
Yeah, Moto.
That's a huge run. But Moto coming into that run in 6th. Everyone above him has also done incredible runs.
Yeah.
Kiko's in 5th, Tate's in 4th, and you just saw Tate's run. And then the top 3, Bucky in 3rd, Tristan in 2nd, Tom Schaar 1st place. So Moto in 6th. Is he going to improve?
Whoa, let's see. We'll find out what happens. But there's just not a lot of room for these guys up here at the top. There's so many guys staying on and putting down runs.
Moto moves up into 3rd place with a 94, bumping Bucky into 4th place.
The student becomes a master. Moto taking 3rd place.
Clay Kreiner, this is his 3rd run. He is in 9th place, and he is a contender to win, but he's got to stay on the kickflip mute.
Yeah, do you think he ditches the kickflip mute? I mean, that starts it off with a huge frontside air.
Yeah, we'll see.
But 2 kickflip mutes in a row didn't go right. So do you ditch it or do you...
And for Clay, that trick isn't going to win him the contest, but there he puts it down. Okay.
He's one of those guys that's like, I know I can do this, man. What am I jumping off for? But, you know, they used to call them lottery flips because you never know. If it doesn't flip right, doesn't matter how good you are.
So Clay charging it. Lots of tricks. Frontside boneless around the corner.
super good run. I kind of feel like you got to show the crowd something they haven't seen. And Clay's killing it. He's got power, he's got tricks, but is he bringing something new to the table?
It was like in relation to some of the top 3 runs, maybe a little more basic, even though it was gnarly. And I don't even want to say that because it sounds ridiculous.
It's only in this context that you can say that.
All right, that leaves Bucky Lasek is the only skater who can take the win away from Tom Schaar.
He only needs a point.
He's a 3-time winner. He can do it. And here we go.
Dude, he's a champion in skateboarding. He needs 1 point to put Tom, in jeopardy. And he's got a million different ways he can do it. And he's looking good. He's landing high, and that makes such a difference.
Air to fakie around the corner. Got loose
zing.
on that. Hanging on.
It's all right. So Bucky, all he's thinking right now is, I got to make my run, and I got to end it with something really good to just blow the crowd up.
Yep. And that's going to do it.
Not going to get there.
Tom Schaar will be the 4-time Vans Pool Party champion. First ever 4-time winner. He's gone back to back to back. It's 3 in a row for Tom Schaar.
Absolutely incredible. Tom Schaar saying, look, man, you got to bring your big guns if you want to beat me.
You know what? That's never been done.
Yep.
3 in a row. Congratulations to Tom Schaar. And you know what? Let's send it down poolside. Chris Pastris is standing by with our winner.
Yes, let's hear it, ladies and gentlemen. 2019 Vans Pool Party winner, Tom Schaar. Yes, and Tom, you won events all over the world. Describe what it's like to win this here today on your home turf.
That's the best part. It's my home turf. I live 45 minutes away, and I just get to come up here and skate whenever. And everyone out here, thank you so much. This is still the best contest ever. It still always will be.
And I was with you guys in the back room, and scores were so tight. How much does the scores affect what you choose to do in your line?
Well, I thought me and Tristan were tied. I didn't know what happened. I thought we both won, but.
It defaults to other runs.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just really excited to be out here. Thank you, Vans. You guys put on the best contest ever, and can't wait.
Go celebrate that victory. Congratulations, 2019 Vans Pool Party winner, Tom Schaar. Yes! Round of applause.